There is a fleeting time when for all too short a period, the very young live in a wonderful world of make-believe. Christopher Robin, like most small boys, has toy animals to play with. But though he loves them all, his best friend is his teddy bear, called Winnie the Pooh, or Pooh for short. And, as Christopher Robin says, wherever I am, there's always Pooh. There's always Pooh and me. What would I do, I said to Pooh, if it wasn't for you? And Pooh said, true. It isn't much fun for one, but two can stick together, says Pooh, says he. That's how it is, says Pooh.
Deep in the 100-acre wood, where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the enchanted neighborhood of Christopher's childhood days.
A donkey named Eeyore is his friend, and Kanka and Little Roo. There's Rabbit, there's Piglet, and there's Owl, but most of all, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, fluffy little cubby all stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old bear.
Winnie the Pooh lived in this enchanted forest under the name of Sanders, which means he had the name over the door in gold letters.
And I lived under it?
Yes. Now, when Pooh heard his cuckoo clock, he knew it was time for something. But he was a bear of very little brain. So when he thought in the most thoughtful way he could think.
Think. I haven't thought of anything, have you? Think. Oh, yes. Time for my stoutness exercise. Up, down, up. When I up, down, and touch the ground, it puts me in the mood. Up, down, and touch the ground, in the mood for food. I am stout, round, and I have found, speaking poundage-wise, I improve my appetite when I exercise. I am short, fat, and proud of that, and so with all my might, I up, down to my appetite's delight. While I up, down, and touch the ground, I think of things to chew, like milk and honey and chocolate. With a hefty, happy appetite, I'm a hefty, happy Pooh.
Pooh's pantry was full of honey jars, all full of emptiness instead of honey. As Pooh stuck his nose into the very last one and found only the sticky part was left, a little bee flew into the room.
That buzzing noise means something. And the only reason for making a buzzing noise that I know of is because you're a bee.
And the only reason for being a bee is to make honey. And the only reason for making honey is so I can eat it.
And so Winnie the Pooh followed the honey bee right out of his house and over into the middle of the forest. And in the middle of the forest there was an open place. And in the middle of that place there was a large oak tree. And from the top of the tree there came a very loud buzzing noise. It was a honey tree. So Winnie the Pooh climbed it. He climbed and he climbed and he climbed. And as he climbed, he hummed a little hum.
And I call it my rumbly and my tumbly song.
Yes, and it went something like this.
Hum-dum-dee-dum, hum-dee-dum-dum. I'm so rumbly in my tumbly. Time to munch an early luncheon. Time for something sweet. Oh, I wouldn't climb this tree if a pooh flew like a bee. But I wouldn't be a bear then, so I guess I wouldn't care then. Bears love honey and I'm a pooh bear, so I do care, so I'll climb there. I'm so rumbly in my tumbly, time for something sweet. It's the tasteful thing to do, be it 10 or 12 or 2. For any time is food time. When you set your clock on pooh time, you know that bears love honey and I'm a pooh bear, and so I do care, and so I'll climb there. I'm so rumbly in my tumbly, time for something sweet to eat.
Just then the branch on which Pooh Bear was standing broke, and he suddenly dropped 10 feet onto the branch below him.
If only I hadn't...
And as Pooh said that, he bounced 20 feet onto the next branch.
You see what I meant to do?
As Pooh tried to explain, he turned head over heels and crashed onto another branch 30 feet below.
Well, it all comes, I suppose, out from liking honey so much.
As Pooh said that, he waved goodbye to the last branch, spun around 3 times, and flew gracefully into a gorse bush.
Oh, bother.
Winnie the Pooh crawled out of the gorse bush, brushed the prickles from his nose, and began to think again.
Think, think, think.
And the first person he thought of was...
Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, no. Christopher Robin.
Oh.
Christopher Robin lived in another part of the forest, where he could be near his friends and help them with their problems. On this summer day, gloomy old Eeyore, being stuffed with sawdust, had lost his tail again.
Eeyore, this won't hurt.
Never does.
There now, did I get your tail back on properly, Eeyore?
No matter. Most likely lose it again anyway. It is my considered opinion that Eeyore's tail should be placed a trifle to the right.
Now, if you were to ask me, I think it's just a wee bit
South.
No, north, dear.
Cheer up, Eeyore. Don't be so gloomy. Try swishing it.
It worked. Thanks. It's not much of a tail, but I'm sort of attached to it.
Good morning, Christopher Robin.
Oh, good morning, Winnie the Pooh.
Good morning, Pooh Bear.
Good morning, Pooh Bear.
If it is a good morning, which I doubt.
What are you looking for, Pooh Bear?
I just said to myself, coming along, thinking, and wondering if you had such a thing, Christopher, as a balloon about you.
What do you want a balloon for?
Honey.
But you don't get honey with a balloon.
I do.
How?
I shall fly like a bee, ooh, up to the honey tree, see?
But just a minute. You can't fool the bees that way.
You'll see. Now, would you be so kind as to tow me to a muddy place of which I know,
So Winnie the Pooh took the string of the balloon very firmly in his paw and rose up into the air. And Christopher Robin grabbed his other paw and towed him to a very muddy place. And Pooh rolled and rolled until he was black all over.
What are you supposed to be?
I'm a little black rain cloud, of course.
Silly old bear.
Now, would you aim me at the bees, please?
Careful, Pooh. Hold on tight.
Yes.
4.
Yes.
3.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
1.
Yes!
Pooh thought he looked like a small black rain cloud. But he still looked like a muddy little bear hanging onto a balloon. Perhaps if he sang like a little dark rain cloud, that might fool the bees.
I'm just a little black rain cloud hovering under your honey tree. Only a little black rain cloud. Pay no attention to little me. You know a hungry old pooh cloud never gets hungry, no, not at all. I'm just floating around over the ground, wondering where I will fall. I'm not a hungry old pooh bear. I'm just a little black honey cloud. And no one knows better than me. Bees, stealing your honey is not allowed. Everyone knows that a rain cloud never eats honey, no, not a nip. I'm just floating around over the ground, wondering where I will drip. Christopher Robin, I think the bee is S-U-S-P-E-C-T something.
Perhaps they think you're after their honey.
Well, it may be that. You never can tell with bees. Oh, I'm just a little black rain cloud hovering under the honey tree. Christopher Robin! Oh, well, I think it would help with this deception if you would just kind of open your umbrella and say, tut-tut, it looks like rain.
Tut tut, it looks like rain. Tut tut, it looks like rain.
Ooh. Christopher Robin, I have come to a very important decision. These are the wrong sorts of bees.
And so they were. The queen bee became especially angry, and she dove at Pooh's balloon and pricked a small hole in it. As the air rushed out of the balloon, Pooh was jet-propelled all over the landscape. But when the air was all gone, Pooh decided that he would have to come down. And he did. But Christopher Robin was there to catch him.
I'll catch you, Pooh. Ugh.